Hey everyone, we're back here in Bali to do some no-gi jiu-jitsu tonight. I'm gonna give you guys 3 different routes that you can take to escape from the mount. So if you're tired of being stuck in the mount, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. About escaping the mount. So for like the MMA guys especially, like this is a very dangerous position for you. Like Nico's in a place where you can hit me, I actually can't hit Nico back and do any damage, right? So the first thing that I need to do is get Nico's hands to the mat. A couple different ways I can do that. It's mostly going to involve using my feet. Okay, I always like to create some sort of frame on the hip first. And watch how I use my right knee. My right knee is going to go up towards his back. I'm just going to do a single leg glute bridge here to bring him forward. Now, when this happens and these hands touch, I have a brief moment where I can try to trap him. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach over with my right hand, bring one arm in. My right foot also steps to the outside. Okay, and from here I can start looking to bridge. I'm going to bridge over my right shoulder, and as I go over that shoulder, I'm still driving with my toes off the mat as I come to top position. Okay, right away making sure we're keeping those hands on the inside of the biceps. Okay, my elbows go in tight and I go to a low posture here. Okay, we're just looking to keep good control of our partner from this position. So again, one more time. Just real basic here to kind of get started. We're starting in that mount position. Again, I want to frame on the hips here, and I need to be really mindful of his hips not rising too high up. Like if I let Nico walk his knees up high underneath my armpits, like come up even a little bit higher. Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. Look what happens to my arms, right? I start losing my ability not only to block, but to bridge. And now the bridge doesn't line up in the right place. I need to make sure I keep my hips over Nico's hips. So even if I end up in a situation like this, I need to start walking back on my shoulders to reclaim that space. Now I can do that single leg glute bridge and start looking to trap and bridge. Okay, and this will bring me to top position. Okay? So one more time. When we're here and someone has us in the mount, first things first, bring them forward. Boom, I'm bridging them, those hands to the mat. Now imagine his knees on the mat and his arms are like the table, like a table, right? It's got 4 posts. I want to take away 2 of those posts as we do that bridge to help roll the person over. Okay? So let's just start with the trap and roll. It's real simple, but we're going to use it to build on our other escapes. As trap and roll is, it's like the foundation of a lot of our mount escapes. So like a lot of the time when I get here and I'm working on that mount escape, my objective might not necessarily to successfully get out with the bridge, okay? But the bridge creates great off balance, right? So that first bridge I do is always kind of overhead. Okay, that's just gonna bring his hands down. Now look, when I do my second bridge, sometimes I won't even trap an arm, but I'm gonna anticipate Nico posting with his hands to stay on top, right? So as I bridge this time and Nico posts wide, I can start bringing my knee inside. Okay, once I bring one knee inside, now I can underhook, start to escape my hips, pull, sit up, stand in base and circle out. Okay, so for like you guys, the MMA guys, very important you guys get used to that level change. Okay, where you can make it back to your feet and go back to your striking, right? For the rest of you, just getting to a guard as a method of escaping is going to be really important. So like again, as I bridge here and I bridge for that second time over the shoulder, now I can start bringing a knee inside, right? Drop down. Yeah, good. Look down from here. I can post, pull, and sit up. Okay, so it's getting back to this place where you guys can sit up and have your legs in between you and your opponent. It's going to be the advantageous thing, right? Remember, for you guys, cross post, raise your level, work your way back to your feet. Okay, one more time, guys, you dig in? So again, same idea. Making sure I'm blocking the hips here is gonna be very important, and also keeping this frame across the waistline is something that's also very important, right? I gotta be careful when I bridge that I don't turn. If I turn, now I'm exposing my back to Dagan, okay, and I can get choked here. So we need to be really careful about this, that we keep that good frame, so when we start to bridge, we can start to bring our arms back inside, and now I can start working my way out. Okay? Let's try the butterfly guard recovery from here. Things we can do from here. Mount? Yes, please. So we focused on like escaping to a butterfly guard, but we can also escape through half guard. The half guard escape is going to feel a little bit easier, but kind of depends on what sport you're practicing here. Okay, like sports jiu-jitsu, yes, the half guard recovery is great. It's really high percentage. It might be even easier to get, but for MMA, it puts you in a more vulnerable place. So we just need to be really mindful of what escape and what we're using it for. Okay, so look, everything here starts the same, knocking them forward, breaking that posture. Now look, I'm going to get on my side. Now when stay. So when I'm on my side here, look, I can start kind of pushing down on Dagan's thigh with my elbow. Okay, this exposes his ankle, and now it's easy for me to start pushing this leg through the hole. Now look, I'm going to do a big hip escape and face Dagan here, and it puts me in position to get an underhook. Okay, now look, same thing on the other side. I can start pushing this knee through, driving my knee through the hole, and now I can go to my closed guard. Okay, so it's just a different route to kind of bring us out. There's just a danger of us getting pinned in half, and like that's something you guys got to be really careful about in the fight MMA, right? We can't jeopardize getting pinned in half guard. It's more risky. Not to say this isn't a good escape. You guys just need to choose your route with good thought. You know what I mean? So again, when we're here in the mount, again, I'm framing on Dagan's hips here, turning on my side so I can capture his ankle, and all I'm doing is driving my heel across the ground here to start capturing that foot. Now once I have the foot, now I can start pushing my knee through the hole, turning on my left side. Right away, you guys notice I block that other arm. I don't want to get cross-faced here because this is where I'm going to start getting smashed, right? Now look, I want to use my knee to start sliding through the hole so I can escape my hips back towards the right, and now I can close my guard. Okay, and again, once you guys are in close guard, you guys can add any sort of counter attack you want from there. Start looking for a finish. Okay, so one more time. Again, just blocking the hips here. I'm getting on my side so I can trap an ankle and start pushing that foot through the hole. Right away, using my elbow, I escape my hips a second time, and now we're out. Okay, the more advanced guys in the room, just make sure you guys are adding something at the end to counter the position. Okay, so a bunch of different options you guys can do from there. The idea is you just keep that guard active. If you're brand new, just focus on the escape.